everybody. Welcome back to Ozark Mountain Goats. I am out here with our girls in the goat patio, and I wanted to talk to you briefly about our breeding schedule. We purchased our goats this past spring. This is Charo here. She is our oldest goat. She was born in February, so she's about 7.5 months old and weighs roughly 45 pounds or so. So our plan for Charo is to breed her in November. We are getting a buck, and once he goes through his 30-day quarantine, we'll be ready to introduce him to Charo and Charo to him. And this here is Lilybell. She is close to the same age as Charo, but she's just always been smaller. So we've decided that she's really not ready to breed yet. She's too small. So we're going to wait and breed her in the spring. She weighs probably about 30 pounds right now. No, quit that. This here is Maya. She is the same age, just slightly younger than Charo by just a few days. And Maya also weighs about 45 pounds. So we plan to breed her also this fall in November. And then Roxy down there, I don't know if the camera's picking her up or not. She was the last female goat that we purchased, and she will be ready to be bred either late winter or early spring. So, of the 4 does, we're going to be breeding these 2 girls right here. They're both about 45 pounds now, so we figure by November they'll probably be a good 55 pounds or so, which is just fine for breeding. So I'm going to break away now, and I want to go over and show you the buck pen and what we've done over there. And then maybe we'll take a peek at the chickens as well.
Okay, you can see that we have enclosed this side over here. It was completely open, so that is done. But actually Jim's he's decided he wants a small access door. So he's going to frame that up and put a door on the end of their little patio area. Another thing that he did was build a nice big 8-foot gate so that we can drive the gator in if we need to. And we have run hot wire. We've got our little solar thing here, solar charger hooked up. He's run hot wire about 18 inches off the ground around the entire buck pen area. And then we closed in their little patio so that nothing can get them at night. We've got our gate hooked up. And we also put down rubber stall mats because the plywood is untreated. So you can see that. He glued it down and also put liquid nail on all the seams. And he built him a little bed to sleep on. Got our mineral feeder there. He enclosed this hay feeder so that he can leave that hatch open at night and nothing can get in and get them, and they can't get out. And there's a little grain feeder if we need it. And he also has him a little water bucket here set up. So a small little patio, but should be just fine for the boys. We've got inside lighting for them should we need it. And also on that tree over there, we put in a dusk to dawn light, and we've got a plug-in and an outside light switch right here on the side of their building.
If you're a new subscriber, be sure and hit that subscribe button, like, share this video. And as always, we'll catch you later.
Charo. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Charo. Little girl. Hi, Lilybell.